It's Monday again. We're going to talk about today. Okay, I just came back from Lagos a few days ago, and in preparation for preparation for Easter events, which is going to take a whole ton on my body. But I need to come back after the Lagos stress to, kind of get ready for it. So, but today being Monday, I have to do justice to our usual appointment, to motivating ourselves. And today, what are we going to talk about today? I have in my spirit to talk about something that is about the spirit. Being an entrepreneur, you are prone to some kind of a roller coaster of emotions here and there. Most times entrepreneurs are literally crazy people. They can be crazy at times, and they can be normal at times too. But I think we are more crazy than being normal as entrepreneurs, especially a Nigerian entrepreneur. It's a different ball game entirely. You have to be on your toes. You have to do the impossible. You have to do something outside the box most of the times. There's a whole lot of roller coaster here and there for a Nigerian entrepreneur. Usually an entrepreneur, even in abroad, has this trait of being thoughtful almost all the time, trying to be innovative and creative, and tells a whole lot of thinking, a whole lot of brain work. So sometimes you might be in the position that people may misunderstand you. The emotions, it's a whole lot to being an entrepreneur. It's not easy. At least I can tell you that you being a 9-5, you are doing a great job. You don't know what God has done for you. But current situation of Nigeria will force you, being a 9-5, to have a passive income being an entrepreneur. Maybe not as big as most of us are, okay? But once you are in business of employing someone to do something, or buying and selling, then you're an entrepreneur. Okay, it's not easy to be in charge of your financial responsibility. Okay, it's not easy. So I want to talk about the spirit of entrepreneurs. When you talk about the spirit of entrepreneurs, you are talking about a whole lot of factors. Okay, my interview with most of our awardees who are entrepreneurs, I have something that is common among them, and which inspired me for this topic today. One of those things that is on their lips, almost all of them, is consistency, being steadfast in what you're doing. That's number one thing, because as an entrepreneur, it is practically uneasy to man a business or a project attentively and holistically, and keep to it amidst all challenging factors that may beseech you. It is not easy. Your brain, your mind will be unwinding on its own when things go somehow. It's not really as you think it to be. You will be having a whole lot of thoughts, either being discouraged, trying to set off into another business entirely, trying to doubt yourself. Are you sure you are in the right place? Are you sure you know what you're doing? Trying to make you lose focus. A whole lot of things come to play that will make you being consistent will become a Herculean task. That's a very, very difficult task. So that's number one thing. That consistency is a spirit of entrepreneurship. If you're not ready to be consistent in what you're doing, then there's no need starting off entirely. Because there is one saying that says, don't start what you can't finish. So literally, an entrepreneur starts a business that he will see to the end of it to make sure that it survives and succeeds. But for me, there is one thing before you venture into a consistent business. You must have to be passionate about it. If you're not passionate about it, then there's no need starting it entirely. Okay? You must be passionate about the business you are doing. Okay? For me, I don't know if I'm going to add it to one of the spirit of entrepreneurship, being passionate. I think I should add it. It's one of the spirits because it has to do with practical and emotion. Okay, so that should even be the number one. The passion, the drive to starting off a business or a project of buying and selling or services has to come down from your heart. And coming down from your heart means you're passionate about it. Okay, it's like getting married to your wife. Yes, that's more broader way of making you to understand what I'm saying. When you get married to your partner, you know that it's not a whole long perfect journey. But you won't say because it is not a whole long perfect journey, therefore you quit. Therefore, you end your vow. No, you keep to it. You keep to it. That is the consistency. That is why people celebrate many years in marriage, because they are consistent. First, that passion was there. The passion, the true passion that makes you to say, I choose you, was there. And before you make a decision of what you choose, you must have thought of a whole lot of factors. Choosing from among equals and say, this is what I choose. This is what I'm passionate about. This is what I can take for the long haul. So you must have considered a whole lot of things before you choose that person. So it's your business. Before you choose the business, you must have studied it. First of all, you must have a passion for it. Then two, you must have studied it. Understand the challenges that may come to it or that is around it, that's a possible challenges that will come, and know that be it good, be it bad, you're going to stand by it and going to see it succeed. That is the spirit of entrepreneurship. So another thing that is common in what they're saying again is integrity and sincerity. I know that when you talk about integrity and sincerity in Nigeria, allow me to laugh first. Most people that call themselves entrepreneurs are not sincere, but they are entrepreneurs. They don't have integrity, but they call themselves entrepreneurs. They are just gradually, a poco, stifling the life of entrepreneurship in their business. They're stifling that spirit. When you stifle something, when you shock something to death, the spirit leaves. So they are just gradually, they're not doing it, at once. It's a gradual process. Time will tell. That business will not see the end of the day, or will not see the next generation, because the foundation is so much faulty that it was built on lies. It was never built on a good foundation. So integrity matters a lot. Sincerity of purpose is one of the spirits of entrepreneurship. If you don't have it, then I'm sure that you just have something else you have in mind to do. And probably, just like the Igbo adage say, that if you want to eat a frog, eat the big one. Kuku carry gun. Let's not say that you are a street entrepreneur. Jokes apart. Being not sincere, being dishonest, and being an entrepreneur does not work together. It does not define you. It is just a fraud, a glorified fraud. And you have a name, you front a name, but it's all glorified, but all fraud. So that is not a spirit of entrepreneurship. If you are dishonest, if you are not sincere with your business, and just like we talked last Monday about your relationship in dealing with your business partners, business customers, and intending customers, but general relationship with people. Back to that talk, you see that it's totally negates a good working relationship in business that will end up killing your business brand. So another spirit of entrepreneurship is the spirit of Kwechili amidst all odds. The spirit of what? Kwechili. I don't have any translation for it. What I know is, you see how I demonstrated my hand? The spirit of Kwechili. I'm not talking about consistency. Maybe it's, you can align it with it, but the spirit of Kwechili, if you don't have it as a Nigerian, you are not ready for the journey. Let me even tell you, the spirit of Kwechili is what holds all the business CEOs in Nigeria. Even Dangote himself to tell you why the spirit of Kwechili has to be a factor of being an entrepreneur. Because there's some time that government policy will come, challenges from anywhere at all, even your personal challenges will come. And how do you stand? You have to stay your ground. You have to stay your ground. And bear in mind that this too shall pass. Okay? This too shall pass. That spirit is a very strong spirit. If you have it, you will be undefeated. It is difficult, even me that I'm talking to you. I know that spirit of Kwechili has kept me for 14 years. This year will be 14 years in doing my business as a media brand, starting from all the way from scratch. So that spirit of Kuchili is a very strong spirit that you don't have to lose that spirit. By all means, you have to keep that spirit going on. One of the big entrepreneur and one of our awardees we interviewed once said that you have to always keep your morale high. You have to always be highly spirited. No matter the circumstances, you have to beat your chest and move on. You have to motivate yourself. Even the Bible, there is one verse God told, was it David or was it Gideon? I don't know. There's somebody, those who are familiar with the Bible, God told someone in the Bible, motivate yourself. This one is not like God telling you, I encourage you, this and that. No. This one I say, motivate yourself. So, I'm telling you, you have to have that spirit of Kuchili so that you will be able to motivate yourself at all time. Okay? At all time, at all costs, motivate yourself. Don't be dampened at all if you want to succeed as an entrepreneur. I know people have different destinies in life, different levels life has to offer you, but no matter the level, no matter the height, you must have that spirit in you. And another spirit is the spirit of creativity. The spirit of creativity, it matters a lot. Okay? If you don't have the spirit of creativity, you won't be able to grow. You won't be able to stand the test of time. You won't be able to stand your competitors. The spirit of creativity helps you to learn more, be open to knowledge, and be open to ideas and growth. So as an entrepreneur, if you don't have that spirit of creativity in you, please, by all means, try to imbibe that. Try to call that spirit into your life. That creativity helps you to be innovative, to swerve through problems, to do things differently, to giving your best beyond the best. Giving your best beyond the best. It's going to help you know when things should be done and the right way it should be done, and how to, brand your business or rebrand your business. How to brand and rebrand your business. That is what creativity does for you. There are a whole lot of things creativity can do for you, because that is the mandate we have as children of God. We are called to be procreators. Okay? We are called to create. God told us to go into the earth, subdue, conquer, and what again? You all know. You that's going. You know your Bible very well. So, but all I'm saying is that we are meant to create. Okay? We are meant to create, and part of that creation is reproduction. Okay? If you cannot create, you cannot reproduce. Okay? It's when you are potent, that is when you can create. And being potent means that you have the knowledge, you have the idea, you have the readiness, the passion, then you can be able to procreate. You keep having sex with your business. Keep the passion on fire. Remember how you keep your passion in marriage. I keep on referring to marriage because it is entrepreneurship. So you have to be passionate about it. And because of your passion, you're able to recreate and recreate.